Canvas.
What's up, guys? Hello. Hello. Happy Sunday to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another great epic episode of Just My Opinion Reviews, movie news roundup edition. Give me 1 second. Sorry I'm late too. Sorry I'm late. Had some technical difficulties, but we were trying to get those worked out, and I think I did. So I think we're going to have a very, very smooth show. But before we get started, guys, let me know, like always, let me know how I'm looking. Let me know how I'm sounding. Please let me know if I am crisp. Also, let me know if I am clear. Hopefully you had a great Sunday today. Is this the first Sunday of May of 2024? I think it is. And so it's the first Sunday of the week. We got Mother's Day coming up. Hopefully you got everything done that you needed to get done for the week. Hopefully you're chilling right now, relaxing, all that, with your feet kicked up, whether you're on the couch, your recliner, in the bed, on the roof, in the pool, jacuzzi, at the movies, in the car, listening to me, audio only style, wherever you are. Hopefully you're having a good time, ready to get all of this good and moving this roundup goodness in. Let me know what you're sipping on. Let me know what you're snacking on. Please let me know what all of your libations are. But let me go ahead and just start shouting out all of you lovely people. Again, I do appreciate you being here. First and foremost, we got Rabia in the building. What's going on, ma'am? How you doing? Thank you so much for being here. We also got a super chat as well with the $4.99. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Where the money resides. Where does the money reside? Let me see if I can. Do I have that video queued up for you? Let me see if I can get that real quick. Is it that I bring it over to the new platform? Oh no, I don't. Oh, I did. Hold on. Is this it right here? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this right here for the super chat.
What a money reside.
But thank you, Miss Rabia. I do appreciate it. Thank you. I do appreciate the super chat. Hold on, let me get my screen back right. Who else do we have in the building? We have One Journey is in the building. What's going on, One Journey? How you doing? Travis Looney is in the building. What's up? We got Anakin, not Vader. Hey. How you doing? Mama Avery's in the building. Hey, Mom. Love you. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Soto is in the building. I can't even think what I was trying to say, but what's up, y'all? What's crack-a-lacking? I love it. Thank you for being here. And please get these thumbs up. I see that we got 28 people watching right now, about 15 thumbs up. So I think we can do better than that. And thank you so much, One Journey, for the compliment. Nice music and intro. Thank you. Let's see, who else do we have in the building? Okay, y'all, Gwendolyn is here, letting me know herself, and Soto letting me know the audio and the video is good. Hey, how you doing? Let's see here. No visual on Twitch. Is Twitch not working? Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to that, but thank you. And I'm crisp and clear. Thank you, Rabia. What's going on, Nathan? How you doing, Nathan? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Eddie Hill is in the building. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. King of Dreams. What's up? What's up? And also Exquisite Coilus. And so that's what's up, guys. Soto, I am ready for you. If you're ready, please go ahead and give me the green light so we can go ahead and get this party started. I am eager to get into it. It's not that many topics today. It's only 6 with one trailer reaction. If you didn't know, you can look in the description box of the video, and we're gonna that's gonna be everything that I'm talking about today. But like always, Soto is nice and generous enough to give me the green light, so I guess we can go ahead and get this started. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is a Movie News Roundup show number 126. All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Again, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. This is Movie News Roundup show number 126. Also, guys, I want to let you know that if you are interested in an audio-only version of the show, I have that in the description box of this video with buzzsprout.com. I am on all of these platforms right here. Anywhere you can really get an audio podcast: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Apple, iHeart, Overcast, SoundCloud, all of that good stuff. After the show, I will be adding timestamps and also uploading the audio only version of the show. And so if you want to go ahead and get your download on, please go do that, because it will really help your boy out. But let's go ahead and get into these topics real quick. First of all, there was a new Mufasa, the Lion King trailer to drop. I'm going to go ahead and react to that with my guest if they do show up. Also, if you've been watching Netflix, they have an adaptation of He-Man, Masters of the Universe. Looks like we're going to be getting a live action film as far as that's concerned. And that does pique my interest. Did you guys see The Maze Runner? Okay, it came out in 2014, and then part 2 was The Scorched Trials, and I forgot number 3, but we have another movie on the horizon as well, and I'm looking forward to talking about that too. Cobra Kai season 6. What are the updates? What does Netflix have in store for us? I want to be talking about that for topic number 4. Topic number 5, Tyrese gives an update on the Fast and Furious franchise. Does anybody care? Are they going to be going to another galaxy this time? Who knows? The sky's the limit with that franchise. Next thing is going to be Transformers and dinosaurs and all that. And last but not least, what the hell is Dwayne Johnson doing on the set of his movies? I heard he's pissing in bottles and stuff like that, and that's just kind of gross. I don't know. I mean, he's late to set. I'm disappointed and all of that. So, you know, that's just kind of nasty. So just a number of things that we're going to be talking about. But before we get started, guys,
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
Yes. I do have a guest backstage, and I am looking forward to bringing them on right now. And this, I'm just excited. I am, because I was trying to have them come through last week for the show, but I was having some technical difficulties. But it looks like we got everything working out. Coming to the stage.
I lived my entire life waiting for this moment. Indingu Njadaka! Unyanaka Njobu! I found my daddy with panther claws in his chest. Nah, I'm your king.
Larry with Today I Feel Like. How you doing, my brother? How you doing? Welcome to the show.
I'm good, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. Could you hear that audio of your intro video coming through?
I could not hear the audio. No.
Oh man, what I thought I fixed it, man. I thought I had got it taken care of. So I'm so sorry. Y'all hit a one in the chat if y'all can hear that audio. I'm looking at it right now. I don't know. Hold on, let me. Oh, you know what? That's what happened. I see what I did. I see exactly what I did. Okay, I clicked the wrong one. I don't feel right, man. I got to do it again because it brightens my mood. But hold on, here we go. Let me know if you can hear it now.
Come on. All right.
Hold on. Damn. Hold on. Where we at? Where is it? Where did it go? Hold on. I'm gonna get it right. Okay. I'm gonna try this again. Okay.
I lived my entire life waiting for this moment. Indingo and Jadaka. Unyana Cotton Jobu. I found my daddy with panther claws in his chest. Nah, I'm your king. Come on.
There we go. Okay, my fault, man. I had to get it right, man. But welcome to the show, Larry. Thank you so much for being here, my brother. I really do appreciate it. Guys, if you did not know, this is Mr. Larry with Today I Feel Like. And his information is in the description box of this video. Let me see. This is what his channel looks like right here. And go ahead and give him a like. Go ahead and give him a thumbs up. Go ahead and give him a description. I'm pretty sure that he will really, really appreciate it. He's like a grandmaster tech reviewer over there. Has so many things. I mean, he be reviewing everything. And so if you're into that type of thing, that's definitely where you want to be at right there. So again, link is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. But I said this a few times already, Larry. Thank you for being here, man. I really do appreciate it. Can you see me and can you hear me good and all that stuff? Just want to make sure.
I can see you and I can hear you, but on the back end screen that I have, I can't see the YouTube stream like I normally can.
Okay.
So,
check out. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I have another window open, another tab open with the YouTube live streaming there, and I've been sort of toggling back and forth, but there's a little bit of delay, so it's kind of hard to find out exactly where we are.
Really? Okay. Well, thank you for the heads up. I got to work those kinks out. Check out that link in the not the description, but the email I sent you about the private chat and the streaming to your own platform. That may help you out a little bit. If not, we can work that out later. But thank you for letting me know. I really do appreciate that. So, just still trying to work things out. Now, Larry, I'm pretty sure you did see the original Lion King film that came out in the early 90s, the animated, one of the best animated films of all time. Okay, I'm pretty sure you loved it too. Is that safe to say that you love that film?
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Okay. Did you see the reboot, the CG animation where it looked photo real that came out like 4 or 5 years ago, like right before, or it was around the pandemic time? Jon Favreau directed it. It looked fantastic, but it kind of got panned critically at the box office as well. Did you see that one?
I didn't see that one. I do remember it, but I didn't see it.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Well, topic number one, we have this Mufasa, the Lion King trailer that just dropped about 4 or 5 days ago. I haven't seen the trailer yet. Have you had a chance to see the trailer?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, that's good. I guess we can go ahead and react to this right here. Since I'm trying to work this out, also give me a thumbs up if you can hear this pretty well. If not, I'm gonna have to try to work it out. But guys, here is the trailer for Mufasa, the Lion King, and hopefully it's as good as I want it to be. And so here we go.
This story begins far beyond the mountains and the shadows. On the other side of the light. lion was born without a drop of nobility in his blood. A lion who would change our lives forever. Mufasa. The earth will shake. Destiny awaits you.
Really? Okay. I like the cat. Cause look at this. I don't really care about the cast, but what Blue Ivy Carter, she gonna be popping through with Beyonce Knows, so we're gonna get some nice songs. And also, it was somebody else that caught my eye. Lin-Manuel Miranda. They have a ton of good music. So I don't know. Larry, what do you think about that off top from seeing it? What's your first impression? What's your first reaction, sir? Let us know. I'm very, very curious.
It looked actually pretty good. I was watching it. It definitely held my attention. It seemed like some high drama going on there in the in the animal kingdom. So it looks like it's probably going to be a pretty good movie. So I'm not sure that's the type of movie I would go pay to see in the theater at this point in my life, but I would probably watch it on streaming.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. Now, the other film that I was talking about, I couldn't remember what the date was, but yeah, this came out in 2019, right before the pandemic. The Lion King 2019. So it looked amazing. I mean, you can see the trailer right there in the background. But one of the criticisms of this film, and I have to agree myself, is it wasn't as good as the original 94 animation, because the lions, the creatures, the animals did not have facial expressions. They were not emoting. You couldn't see any type of emotion. So it wasn't the same. You really couldn't connect with the characters. Now, what makes me happy about this right here is it does look like there was a lot of emotions in the trailer, especially from Rafiki. And so that does kind of, shed some positive light as far as I'm concerned. It does look amazing. And so it's being directed by Barry Jenkins. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He did If Beale Street Could Talk and Moonlight. If Beale Street Could Talk, that was one of my favorite movies out of 2018. That film was freaking, like, I think I gave it at least a 9, maybe a 9.5 out of 10. And so I don't know, man. So far I'm feeling this, man. And this is a prequel. Simba, having become king of the Pride Lands, is determined for his cub to follow in his paw prints, while the origins of his late father Mufasa are explored. And so, hey, why not? Why not? I wouldn't mind seeing an origin story of Mufasa. You got your boy Donald Glover in here as well. So,
yeah, I'm not mad at it. It looks like it's going to be a fun movie to watch.
Yeah.
And even though it's not the type of movie that I would probably go pay to see, it's probably one of those movies that's best viewed on a really big screen. So I could see a movie like this looking fantastic in IMAX.
Definitely. And I did see the 2019 film in IMAX. I think I saw it I think that film came out on my birthday. And I enjoyed myself. And this is not necessarily a IMAX ratio, but it's close to it. I'm gonna bring that comment back up in a second. 1.1 by 185 by 1, and so I'm happy to see that right there. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna check it out. Hopefully, it makes the other one made $1 billion. So hopefully.
Did it really?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did it cost to make? Do you know?
Oh, I want to say maybe 200, maybe. Let's see here real quick. The Lion King 2019. Oh, 1.6. Oh, yikes. That's a lot.
Ooh.
So I can understand that hey, let's keep this party going. So 260, that's a hell of a lot of bread, but you know, it made its money back and some. And so let me try to bring this calculator up real quick. 260 times 3. It just needed to make 780 for the studios to feel like they didn't waste their time. Of course, they profited from it, but that it wasn't worth their while. So yeah, it made a hell of a lot. Let me play with this some more. 1.
I see why they're making another one.
Oh yeah. Divided by 260 million. 6.3 times the budget, and they only need to be making 2.5 to 3 times the budget. So that's pretty good to me. I like that right there. Let me see.
Yeah, that right there will allow them to make another Marvel movie.
Yes. Real animals don't have facial expressions.
So that the stinkers can come through.
This is true. This is true. But you gonna give it a chance, Gwendolyn? That's what's up. Let me see. It's on your birthday. So what's up, Chill Spot? How you doing? I'll wait for the reviews. I didn't like the Lion King remake, and the original is very special to me. I'm not mad at that. That's what pretty much everybody says. So I got you on there. And okay, let me see. James L. Jones. I wonder who's playing Scar. That's a good question. Let me see if I can find
This is a prequel, though, right?
Yes. So let me see if
there may not be a Scar.
There may not. Let me see real quick. Mufasa, Taka, Timon, Pumbaa, they're in it. Rafiki, Kiari, Simba, Afia, Nala, young Rafiki. Let me just try to look at that again real quick. Expand the cast list.
Tiffany Boone, is that the woman that used to be in The Shy? Is she the one that left after what's his name sexually harassed her?
I have no idea. Yeah, well, she was in The Shy. So
yeah.
She's cute too. But guys, whether you're watching this via live or on the replay, let us know what you think down in the comment section below. Let us know what you think about that in the chat as well. We are very curious to know. And link to this is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. Now, Larry, I know you have a Netflix account.
I do.
When you are streaming, do you get a chance to check out the He-Man live action? Not the He-Man live action, but the He-Man cartoon that is on Netflix. Did you ever get a chance to check that out?
I have not, partly because I have a whole ton of stuff in my queue and so many hours during the day, so I just haven't gotten to it yet.
I understand. I tried to watch some of it, and it was okay. I barely watched the original show as a child, you know, and I know Lamont is really big on He-Man on Netflix. I think he done had a few reviews as well on his channel. But I gave like the first 5 or 10 episodes to try, but I just wasn't in love with it. I mean, I want to go back. It wasn't horrible. I just didn't love it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to go back and try to give it a chance. But we have, this is topic number 2 coming from the Hollywood Reporter. And they say live action Masters of the Universe movie gets a theatrical release date. Travis Knight is directing the Amazon MGM and Mattel film. And again, guys, link is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. The long gestating live action Masters of the Universe is finally getting a release date. Amazon MGM have dated the Mattel film for June 5th of 2026 worldwide. The film will follow, according to its synopsis, 10-year-old Prince Adam, who crashed to Earth in a spaceship and was separated from his magical power sword, the only link to his home Eternia. After tracking it down almost 2 decades later, Prince Adam is whisked back across space to defend his home planet against the evil forces of Skeletor. But to defeat such a powerful villain, Prince Adam will first need to uncover the mysteries of his past and become He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Travis Knight is directing from a script by Chris Butler. Mattel Films, Robbie Brenner, and escape artist Todd Black, Jason Blumthal, and Steve Tisch are producing. Mattel's Master of the Universe brand was first introduced in 1982 via a line of action figures, and later in 1983, it became the beloved animated series He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. A Masters movie has been in long development history in Hollywood, moving from Sony to Netflix to Amazon MGM, with several filmmakers attached at any given time, including David Callahan and Aaron and Adam Nee, who are responsible for the original draft of the Amazon movie. So Larry, I don't know, man, how you feeling about this? Does you think you'll check it out? Do you care about this at all, or you're not really interested?
I'm not gonna say I'm not interested, but it's not like ooh, it's it's sort of like it's cool when it gets here, I'll check it out. Again, this is not one I'm sure that I'll see in the movies. As you know, I don't go to the theater all that often anymore, so I'm fairly selective of what I'll see in the actual theater. But this is one that I'll probably check out when it hits, like, whatever it'll be on HBO or Netflix or whatever it's going to be on.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's, I've never actually seen what a live action He-Man can look like. So, that it'll be more, it'll be definitely it's a curiosity, animated series, a live action. If maybe they did some other sort of like, maybe some 3D CGI type thing would be cool too. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm a He-Man fan, but I'm not like super gung ho. So I like She-Ra.
Yeah.
I hope they show She-Ra in here.
I'm not mad at that at all, man. I'm not mad at that at all. Again, I'm like you. I'm not like a super duper He-Man, fan like that. But, seeing at least the action on the Netflix series and what I do remember as a child, I would be lying if I said to myself that doesn't look interesting. If it, for a live action, with a big budget, 150, 200, 250 million plus or whatever around. And so, like someone said in the chat, this is long overdue. I think they can crack the code and give us something pretty entertaining. And so, like you, while I'm not just super duper excited about it, I am interested in giving it a chance. And so, we're just gonna, have to see. And I can't wait. Well, I can't wait, but go ahead.
The 80s cartoon that I want to see come to live action is Voltron. And I was hoping for that for a long time, but then the Transformer movies came out, and I think they're sort of similar in a lot of ways for people. And so I sort of looked at that and I said, they're not going to come out with Voltron now because it's going to be too similar to Transformers. But now I feel like the Transformer movies there hasn't been one for a little while. I feel like there's a good time. This would be a good time to put out a Voltron series. And, I think, I don't know if they would make it, I don't know if they'd make it a little bit grittier so it's aged up for people who grew up with the cartoon, or if they would make it more kid-like. But I think because there's so many people that grew up with Voltron that are your age, my age, I think it would probably be better if it was a little bit grittier, a little bit edgier than maybe a kid's film. But I would like to see a live action Voltron come out.
Okay, cool, man. Well, I appreciate that. And so again, but guys,
He-Man's cool too.
Yeah. So again, guys, link is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. So go ahead and check that out. And again, let us know in the comment section as well what you think about this and all of that good stuff. Because myself, my brother Larry over here, we definitely be checking out all of those comments and all that good stuff. And so let us know. Larry, have you seen The Maze Runner?
I have. I've seen all of them.
What you think?
What's funny about them? When I watched them, I enjoyed them. But I couldn't tell you right now if you asked me what they were about, besides just telling you it was like some sort of post-apocalyptic dystopian world, so like adapted from a YA series of books. I couldn't tell you like specifically what the plot lines and stuff were. So, but I do remember enjoying them when they were out.
Yeah.
And I feel like they came out on sort of when these YA, dystopian, sort of movies or books were being adapted to movies like The Hunger Games and the Divergent series. And so I was watching them, I was enjoying them. I had a niece that was, that was a teen at the time, and she was like, "Hey, Uncle, I'm reading the Hunger Games thing. Why don't you read it with me?" So I went and got it, and I was like, "Oh, these are some good books." So I started reading. I read them all, and then I started reading the Divergent series, and then the Maze Runner series. So, I mean, I enjoyed the movies. But out of those three series, that's the one that I can't really tell you as much about. So, but I have to say I enjoyed it enough, the movies enough, that I will watch. I will look forward to the new one that comes out.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like you. I enjoyed them. We have the Maze Runner, the Scorch Trials, and also the Maze Runner, the Death Cure. I really did like the first two. I remember seeing the Scorch Trials in theaters. I remember at one point, I think it was Scorch Trials Part 2. They was running through one part, and it was nothing. It was a bunch of lightning strikes hitting the ground or going off. And I remember saying to myself, "Damn, those visuals are amazing." It was some of the best visuals I've seen in quite some time. On Rotten Tomatoes, the first one got a 65 from the critics, 68 from the audience. The Part 2, not so well. And again, like I said, I enjoyed this one. I really did. There may even be a review on my channel from way back in the day. You guys can go look. And then Death Cure, I don't remember this one. I don't think I remember loving it either. As far as money is concerned, a $34 million budget, it made some bread. So that's good. That's pretty dope right there.
They said it was a surprise hit, and I was thinking, like, I don't know why it was such a surprise. It was coming on the heels of all those sort of YA dystopian, stories. And that was like a big thing in that era. And it seems like it seems like it would be sort of a no-brainer that this was going to make a lot of money. The books were a hit. The other sort of dystopian series that were coming out were hits. It didn't seem like it would have been a big surprise that this would make a ton of money.
Yeah. Part 2, it $61 million budget, 312, not as profitable, but still profitable. And the Death Cure, 62 million, still profitable, not as much, but it was dipping. It was going down. And so the reason why we're talking about that is it made enough money for them to want to keep it going. And apparently that's what's happening. For topic number 3, for Movie News Roundup 126 from Hollywood Reporter, the Maze Runner, get out of the way, ad. The Maze Runner reboot in the works with Transcendence scribe Jack. Let me read that again. The Maze Runner reboot in the works with Transcendence scribe Jack Poglin in talks to write. And so, first thing I said to myself when I hear that it says already they're making a reboot, it hasn't even been 10 years since the last film came out. It's been 10 years since the first one came out. And in my opinion, that's too soon, but that's exactly what they say right here. Oh, Lord. The trilogy ran from 2014 to 2018. The Disney arm in negotiations to tap Jack Poglin, perhaps best known for writing the Johnny Depp starring sci-fi movie Transcendence, to pen the script for a new installment. Ellen Goldsmith Vine and Lee Stolman and Gotha Group and Wick Godfrey and all these other names who produced the original trilogy are back to produce this one. Wes Ball, who directed the original trilogy, will also be involved as a producer. I don't think he should be involved because I want a fresh take on this. According to sources, the reboot is not a redo of the story, nor is it a direct sequel to the original trilogy. I lost my spot. I'm trying to make it bigger. My fault, y'all. The hope is to make a sort of continuation of the story, yet also return to the elements that made the first movie connect with its audience. The original movie, made by 20th Century Fox, is now owned by Disney. In the years leading up to its acquisition by Disney, also proved to be an unexpected moneymaker, as you said, Larry, generating $348 million worldwide, but only costing $35 million to make. And we just went over that as well. based on the book and yada yada yada. That is the end of the article. I mean, okay. What I like about this is this part right here. According to sources, the reboot is not a redo of the story, nor is it a direct sequel. It's kind of a continuation. That right there is the only reason this has my interest. Does that change how you feel about it, or you don't really?
Yeah, because I don't necessarily want to see them do a. I mean, maybe a direct sequel could be good if it's following along with the books, or maybe a short story that the author put out or something. But I guess I'm glad that they're sort of evolving and not just going back to the well trying to do a money grab. So.
Yeah.
And that's what some of those feel like when they just basically go back to the same well. So I'm glad that that even though it's going to be the same world, the same, Maze Runner world, that they're going to do a little bit something different. So I don't know. That's the thing that gets me. I can't remember how the series ended, but if Dylan O'Brien's character, what was it, Thomas, if he's still alive, it would be great to see him come back as a little bit older person in there. So I just like him as an actor. I liked him when I first saw him in Teen Wolf as Styles. I liked him in The Maze Runner. I liked him when he was in American Assassin, when he was playing what's that character's name? Mitch Rapp. I mean, I like the dude as an actor. I like the roles that he plays. I'd like to see him come back in this. So
yeah, I like him too. So I'm not mad at you for that at all. And so, yeah, guys, a link is in the description. Again, this is coming from the Hollywood Reporter, that we're getting some type of continuation of the Maze Runner, and I like more of them. I like the first two. Part 3 was okay, and so I'm cool with this right here. But like I said, link is in the description. And whether you're watching this via live on the replay, let us know your thoughts in that chat, in that comment section below, because we both will really, really appreciate it. Now, Larry, I know for a fact that you are excited about this next topic, because both of us have gushed out on this channel, on this show, a number of times. And just love it. It's sad. I'm so. And when they said they was making this TV show, before it was on Netflix, it was on YouTube TV. And I remember seeing the trailers for it. I was like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Don't nobody want to see this? This is an awful idea. You guys are smoking crack, man. Come on. Hollywood is running out of ideas. But what am I talking about, Larry? Talking about that good old Cobra Kai. Came over to Netflix, man. Goodness gracious. A continuation of the Karate Kid from back in the 80s with Daniel-san, wax on, wax off. I love it, man. Am I correct in saying that you love the Cobra Kai series on Netflix?
I have watched every episode.
Okay. Yes. I love it, man. It is. I don't know. It's just so damn good. I'm so happy with it, man. I may just start the whole series over. I mean, and it's some of the corniest television that you can get, but I love it, man. I'm a cornball at heart. This is a
But that's a great part of it. It's supposed to be corny.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be gritty. It is intentionally and purposely corny.
Yeah. So we got an update on season 6, man, and I don't like the update. We're gonna talk about it, but this is topic number 4 coming from Variety. Cobra Kai season 6 to be split into 3 parts. Final season kicks off in July. Series is set for 2025. I don't like that either, man. Let's go ahead and get into this, and y'all let us know if y'all agree or disagree. Cobra Kai season 6 is getting a supersized send-off. As a part of Netflix's A Joke Festival, the streaming giant has announced that the final season of the popular series will consist of 15 episodes. That's good. With the season to be split into 3 5-episode blocks. The first 5 episodes will premiere on July 18th, while the second batch of 5 will premiere on November 28th. The final 5 episodes will premiere in 2025, with an exact date later to be announced. Netflix has also released a teaser trailer for the new season below. I haven't even seen that. We don't want no spoilers. So let me go away from it. Larry, that's dumb. First of all,
Yeah.
okay, 15 episodes, great. I'm cool. I'm cool with that right there. 15 episodes. I do like that. But you're releasing them 5 at a time. July, November, then next year. Why don't you just release 1 episode per week? And it would still stretch from July 18th. And if you map it out, that would last till about mid-October. No, that would last till November. You can do 1 episode per week and then take a break for a week. Do another 5, 1 episode for a week for 5, take another break. They do with Power, they do with a lot of shows do that, take a week break. You can make it last from July to November. But they want to do 5 at a time, and then we got to wait a few months for another. I just don't like that at all, man. Am I tripping, or do you feel somewhat the same?
No, you're not tripping at all. I think it's I think that scheduling is just a mess. I think when you split up shows like that, I think you lose your audience in a way, because you get people start say, oh, there's a new season, they watch 5 episodes, and then all of a sudden it's done. It's done for like a couple of months, and people are thinking like, is that it? Yeah. Is the show over? And they get confused. They don't know what's what. And then they come back and they watch a little more and they go through the same thing. It's like, what? Is that it? And it starts to feel like things are disjointed. And they should just, honestly, what I think they should do, because this is a family show, they should schedule the last episode on Christmas Day. And run it back whatever scheduling they need to do to run it back, started at that date, 15 weeks back from that. And let the last week be on Christmas Day. Because then you get all those times when your family's together for Thanksgiving, those times when your family's together for Christmas. And I think they'll have really good viewership at that time. But yeah. I think this whole stretching it out is just it's gonna be hurtful for the series and the viewership. I don't know who makes these decisions. I think you get these executives that are sitting up in their ivory towers and they just don't really have any sense of what normal people do. They spend so much time in their bubble. They just don't have any sense of what normal people do. And normal people don't watch series in 5-week blocks. Right. People watch stuff and then they think, oh, it's over, and they forget about it and they move on to something else.
I agree.
I can tell you how many shows are littered in my queue of different streaming series, of different streaming platforms, of shows that started and then they stopped for some reason, and then I'm like, oh, I'll get back to it, and then I never get back to it.
Yeah. I don't like it. I agree. While you were talking, I downloaded the trailer and uploaded it. So this is the announcement trailer. No spoilers. So let's go ahead and check this out real quick and see what this is about. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear this.
Love the smell of karate in the afternoon.
No mercy.
Get your asses ready.
We're not giving up without a fight.
Oh my.
Cobra Kai is back.
Yeah, man. It's getting me excited, but I want it all at once, or not all at once, but one thing about it is, if you remember the finale for season 5, it looked like they was finna go on a global wide tournament.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like the World Karate Championship or something.
Excuse me. Yeah. And so this looked like it's still taking place back home. Was what they just showed us, it could just be like the first few episodes, and that's fine. What is also interesting, Larry, is there is a Karate Kid movie coming out next year as well, or later this year, with they're combining universes with Jackie Chan and Daniel LaRusso. Have you you haven't heard of that, right? No,
I have not heard of that. No,
really? Okay, let me try the
But that's sort of a mashup between the one where Jaden Smith was in, right?
Right. That is 100% correct. So yeah, this is let me try to share this real quick with you guys. Hold on, where is it at?
I'm surprised they must have had these kids under contract. I'm surprised they got them back because you have what's his name? I don't know how to pronounce that kid's name. Zolo or something? Zolo?
Yeah, Jolo Moore and Dwayna. Yeah.
I mean, the dude was just the lead in a DC superhero movie. I don't know how they got him back for a Netflix TV show.
Right.
And what's her name? The other woman was just the lead in her own series. What was it? School Spirits? What's her name?
I don't think I heard of that one.
Peyton List. I think that's her name. Yeah.
Okay.
Peyton List. She was the lead in her own series. I mean, these kids are obviously looking there. I mean, we'll probably look back in another 10 or 15 years and be like, oh, this was like the group of it kids, you know?
You said her name is Peyton?
Yeah, I think it's Peyton List, if I'm not mistaken. Like
I'll try to look on the
like a daily list.
PP Peyton. Where you at, Peyton? Let me click the cast. Let me scroll down because I'm just curious on who you're talking about because I'm really into the show. Her real name is Peyton. No, I need to be looking on the left side then. Yeah, okay, there you go, right there. Let me see what she's doing. Oh, okay. I know. Okay, of course I know who she is. She has an attitude in the show. And what show was she a lead in? School Spirits. You just said
School Spirits.
Yeah, I never heard.
And I think it's renewed too. I think it's coming back. But it was definitely a good show.
Okay. Now, and what I was saying is this is the movie Jackie Chan from the 2010 Jaden Smith film and Ralph Macchio. So apparently it's in the same universe. And that makes sense to me because, I mean, the original Karate Kid and Cobra Kai took place in California. That took place in China. So there's no reason why it can't, link up. So I wonder if Jaden Smith, that was 14 years ago, bro. So I wonder if Jaden Smith is going to pop up.
Wow.
And to make it even better, we need to have, what is her name from not Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid 4, the woman, the girl, Julie, that was her name. Hilary Swank, is that her name? Hilary Swank?
I don't remember.
Really? Okay, hold on. We doing the Karate Kid part. The next Karate, yeah, Hilary Swank, yeah. Yeah, this one right here. She needs to. They need to fit her in here as well. Because I liked all of them. Did you see this one too?
I probably did because I feel like I've seen all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah, I imagine they could probably get everybody back. I feel like this is one of those series that people will enjoy being a part of. Partly because it's just a good sort of wholesome show. And a lot of these people have kids. One of the things I hear actors talk about, like doing certain projects, is they're like, I want my kids to be able to watch me in a movie.
Right.
And this is something that most of these people's kids can watch them in. So
I agree. I agree. Well, we've talked at length on this one right here. We're both fans of it. So, hey, bring it on. July, can't get here fast enough. You know what I'm saying? That's my birthday month, so I'm going to be entertained. But that's topic. Yeah, already. I don't want to announce my plans yet, but I don't know. Maybe if I cement it in, maybe you'd be a part of it. But as topic number 4, guys, from Variety, Cobra Kai season 6 gets an update. Let us know if you are happy or sad with their release schedule. While we're excited, we think the release schedule sucks. So Netflix, listen to us because we know what we're talking about, or we like to think we do. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, we are the viewers.
Yes.
We are the end user of your product, so we know how we want to consume it.
This is very true, and the way that y'all are having right now stinks like horse manure. You know what I'm saying? So, but what do we have next, Larry? I don't know. I don't even think you've seen these films, but of course I'm going to ask you the Fast and the Furious movies. Have you seen? What's the last one you've seen, man? How you feel about that so far and all that? And did you see the last one with what's his name, Jason Momoa? Where you at?
I have. I've seen them all, and it's funny because just how I was saying about the Maze Runner shows, like I watched them and I enjoyed them when I watched them, but I couldn't remember. I couldn't like tell you any plot lines because I can't really remember what they are. That's sort of like what the Fast and the Furious is for me. I like outside of like the first one, maybe the second one. I can't tell you what the plot lines were. I remember some of the most memorable moments, like jumping cars through buildings and stuff like that, but I don't remember much of what they're about. And to be honest with you, I think the plot lines are secondary, if not third.
Yeah.
I think you have fast cars and ridiculous stunts and then pretty people, and then the story, if there is one, is coming like a distant fourth maybe. So I
got you. Well,
yes,
go ahead,
I've watched them all. I will watch this one, and I will enjoy it just like I've enjoyed all the rest of them because I go in there with absolutely no expectations of great cinema. Just a lot of fun.
Okay. Well, your boy Tyrese has given us an update, and
is he supposed to do that?
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see. Where is this coming from? Oh, that's the wrong button. My fault. I'm tripping. Where's Larry at? Let's bring Larry back in here. Here we go. This is this is coming from CBR, Comic Book Resources. And wait a minute, did I mess up the whole production? Oh, I hope not. Oh no, there we go. I'm tripping. All right, topic number 5 coming from CBR. They're listening to the fans. Tyrese gives exciting update on Fast 11, and they have the exclusive. Gotta love those exclusive. Tyrese, let me try to make this bigger for you people. Tyrese Gibson has just addressed the upcoming installment in the Fast and the Furious saga. Fast 11, the upcoming unnamed Fast X sequel, is expected to wrap up the story. Blah, blah, blah. Don't care about that part. Speaking with CBR's Kevin Pollowy to promote his upcoming films, the horror/thriller Bloodline Killer, Fast and the Furious star Tyrese also opened up about the upcoming installment in the saga. Asked about any updates regarding the upcoming film, which doesn't officially have a title and is known as Fast X Part 2, Tyrese explained that everything was delayed due to the SAG-AFTRA strikes that took place throughout 2023. Because of the strike, both strikes, there was some real delays in writing and kind of getting the film up on its feet. I'm hearing that we're going to get it going right in 2025, right at the top of the year. Tyrese added, I think right now the pressure is to elevate the movie, elevate it more, and take the film to some other levels. They're going to have Transformers and Jurassic Park, he added. As you've seen, Gal Gadot and The Rock are back, which is exciting. Man. Tyrese update on filming means that the last installment will be delayed. The film is expected to hit theaters April 4th of next year. But since production hasn't started, they're not going to make that date. The film will be postponed to probably 2026 to be realistic. So there's no confirmation on those release dates as well. During the interview, he also explained that they're trying to go back to basics, which is good. I know that fans over the years have been wanting to kind of ground the film and get it back to more street racing. Yeah, I remember they did talk about that a while ago. I know fans are, more street racing. Speaking of whether the last installment would be more like the original films, Tyrese replied, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing they're listening to the fans and feedback and kind of what the fans want. And so I think it's going to be taking up a few more notches on the street racing stuff. Now, Larry, that's positive to me, man, because, Fast 9, them going to space was dumb as hell. I mean, they made a spaceship out of a car and lost the controls and said, hey, F it. Let's just ram the satellite to make it work. And then was able to land.
Right?
The what now?
You know that was a documentary, right?
Yeah. I do. How to make stupid ass movies. But how you feeling about it? Do you care about the delay? And do you care about them going back to the basics and trying to make this more street racing?
I don't care about the delays as much, but or at all. But as far as going back to the street racing, I mean, it's nice to see the street racing, but I don't know, how do you go backwards? You've gone to, you've jumped through buildings in Dubai. You've worked for all these spy agencies. You've had, you've robbed banks and had armored trucks and stuff running through the streets. You've done so much fantastical craziness. How do you go back to a simple local street race show with localized drama?
Yeah.
I mean, because that's where we started. We started with one undercover cop going after one sort of legendary street racing / criminal.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you go back to that from all of the just fantastical, literally out of this world drama that they've had? So, I mean, I guess writers are good for a reason, and maybe they can do it and make it believable and fun. We'll just have to. I guess I'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm with you. I don't really care about the delay, and look, either bring it back to the basics or just make this the stupidest movie that's ever hit Hollywood. Bring in the G.I. Joe, Transformers, Cowboys, Care Bears, Marvel, DC, Darkseid, Thanos. Why not? Why not?
Everything.
Yeah, everything. Literally, Star Wars.
They should do something like how the Flash and Superman were going to race at the very end. They should do that with Don Toretto in a supercharged car getting ready to race Superman.
That'll
That's
work.
What they should do right there.
Yeah. I can dig it. I can dig it. I definitely can dig it. But y'all let us know what y'all think. We're indifferent over here. Link is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. And again, whether you're watching this via live or on the replay, let us know your thoughts in the comments.
But you know what, below. Brandon?
What's up?
Ultimately, the only thing that matters about this is family.
This is true. Gotta get that family in there. So yeah, last one made some money.
You don't have friends. You have family.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I don't think this last one made money because it cost like $300+ million. It was stupid budget, but anyway.
Jeez.
Let's move on from this silly stuff right here. But Larry, we got this last topic of the day, and this is nuts. This is crazy, and everybody was talking about it and making funny thumbnails and all that good stuff. I know that you talked about this briefly, or not briefly, actually, at length a few days ago on Lamont's channel on his Black Movie News show. And I caught a little bit of it, but I turned it off and muted it because I was like, well, when I talk about it, hopefully I can get Larry on the show, and I want to hear his take on this. And I don't want to spoil myself of what he has to say and all of his opinions and things. And this was very shocking to me because we're talking about The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, arguably one of the biggest people in Hollywood right now. And I will say that I'm a fan of the man. When I did watch wrestling in high school, I liked him and I like his movies. For the most part, there's not too many of his films that I'm just not a fan of. And we were just talking about the Fast and the Furious franchise. And, I remember news came out a year ago or a few years ago that he just did not get along with Dom Toretto, with Vin Diesel, just saying how unprofessional he was on the set. So this is just weird that all this news is coming out right now. My jaw was on the ground initially. And so this is the last topic of the day, topic number 6, coming from Yahoo Entertainment. New report claims The Rock was consistently late to set on Red One and other projects. And also got some other spicy news. A new report claims that The Rock was late. Dwayne Johnson has become one of the top stars in Hollywood. He has starred in many movies, and y'all know what those are right here. But Red film for some time, but it has reportedly been a difficult process. Humberto Gonzalez of The Wrap reports that the movie, which was initially set for last year release but was delayed to November of this year, has been dealing with a variety of issues. Gonzalez writes that insiders say Johnson often showed up late, and this led to a number of other problems, including a ballooning budget. It was also noted that the inexperience of the executives overseeing the movie was a problem as well. Gonzalez cites insiders who said that Johnson would show up as much as 8 hours late some days, so the crew sometimes will have to shoot around him. It was also noted that Johnson often peed in a bottle. You can tell I got that highlighted to save time while filming. Yuck, yuck, yuck. In the report, Gonzalez included a statement from a spokesman for Amazon MGM who denied that there was issues caused by Johnson's lateness. Dwayne Johnson and Steve Bucks have been incredible partners on Red One, a film that audiences of all ages are going to love this holiday season, the spokesperson said. Our testing has been very strong. The reaction from CinemaCon speaks for itself, and we couldn't have made it without Dwayne's constant work and support. Any reporting that implies that we got this point with him showing up 7 to 8 hours late to set is ridiculous and false. Interesting. Larry, what do you think about this, man? We got these allegations saying he's 8 hours late, but this one person is coming back trying to defend him, saying that it's not true. But peeing in bottles? I'm gonna wait on mine to. Yeah, where you at on this? Because go ahead.
I mean, I guess steroids shrunk his stuff because I can't pee in a bottle. I mean, unless you have a Snapple bottle or something with a wide mouth. I mean,
oh my goodness.
You know. But I'm just saying, you know. I mean, I believe it. There's rumors that this stuff has been happening. Like they talked about this with Ballers. One of the reasons why Ballers was no longer around is because he was a problem to work with. And that show, I think, was loved by a lot of people. I don't think that it did poorly ratings-wise, but I think it was, you know, if you have someone who's driving up budgets. Now, this movie that you're talking about, this Red One, I don't know, is that like a sequel to like the other Gal Gadot one he did with what was that one? Red Notice or something? Or
let me see. I don't know what you're talking about, but we can find out. Actor.
Remember the one he did with I think it was Gal Gadot and Ryan Reynolds, maybe, or I can't remember the name of it.
Red One. Get out of the way, Ed. After a shocking abduction from North Pole, the commander of ELF. No, I don't think this is an adaptation from that, based on that plot synopsis. But keep going.
So, I mean, first of all, I'm just not Red Notice was the one I was thinking of with Gal Gadot and Ryan Reynolds. I don't know if this was the other one. If this is like some continuation of it. Anyways, I'm not the biggest fan of The Rock. I have my issues with him because, as we know, he is a black man. His father was black. He is black, but I have yet to really see him embrace his blackness on screen. He's always embracing his island side, which comes from his mother. And I often see, you know, he has all his tattoos. He's always doing, you know, he'll do scenes where he has his island folks and he's doing the dancing and whatever else. He'll do Moana. He'll do stuff where he'll have white kids as his children, but he never has a black love interest. He doesn't have black children as his children. He seems to, at least on screen, deny his blackness, and that just annoys me to no end. I'm just like, this is a guy for whom black people have supported his entire career. We have embraced him as one of our own, and he seems to, at the very least, ignore us, and at worst, just straight up deny us in himself. And so I'm not a fan, which is funny because it seems like he wants to ignore his blackness, but he sure as hell seems to be on CP time, you know. So
yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I feel like anytime you could do a lot of stuff in Hollywood. I mean, I know the whole Me Too movement is causing people to react differently to some of the sexual stuff, but there's still a lot of terribleness people get away with in Hollywood. And I think one of the things that causes people to stop wanting to work with you or can be your downfall is when you start losing people money, you know? Yeah. And when you start showing up 4 hours late, 8 hours late, all this stuff, that's a lot of money that gets lost, either because They can't shoot the scenes they're supposed to shoot, or they have to pay people overtime because in all these movie sets, these people are union. They're like anything over like 10 hours or something, you're paying them like time and a half, double time, whatever. So if you show up to work 8 hours late, I mean, most of these people that work on these sets, they're at work a couple hours before the talent is has their call time. So if your call time is 8 a.m. and you don't show up till 4 o'clock, these other people have been there 6 a.m. So they're already, by the time you get there, they're already at their 10 hours. I mean, you're gonna, by the time you start shooting with them for the day, they're already in overtime. That's just expensive. So yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of The Rock. Maybe he's a nice guy. I don't know. It seems like more and more reports of him are coming out of people having issues with him. And I think for that to actually happen, it has to be really, really bad because people in Hollywood, as we know, just stay quiet when it comes to big stars. Everybody's so afraid to say something negative because they're afraid they're going to lose work or get blackballed. And so they just don't say anything when there's real problems. So when people start talking about it, it's a much bigger issue than I think is often it's being made out to be. So,
okay. Well, I appreciate that, Larry. Thank you very much. I agree with pretty much everything you said. If you're showing up 7-8 hours late, that's just disrespectful, period. I mean, with all the money you have, and I heard that sometimes he would be late because he's doing 2-3 hour workouts, but I also heard that he has a mobile gym and that's supposed to be the point, that if you want to get your workout in and move around, you can take your gym wherever you want. And so to rid of that, but apparently he's still not able to work it out. But 8 hours late, that's just ridiculous. And I just wonder if everybody on set accepts it and kind of puts their head down or tail between their legs, or just behind the scenes that, people have been vocal like, bro, what the F, man, we got to do this. We got to do that. You're 8 hours late. You're 7 hours late. That's crazy. And peeing in bottles, right. That's just gross to me.
Come on, man.
That's just nasty. I mean, some people may disagree, but I don't know. Maybe if those that have been on multi-million-dollar sets can teach me something, but I would assume that they would be able to have porta potties everywhere. I mean, we can't take an extra 60 seconds to go to a porta potty or something. I'm pretty sure he's not peeing in bottles in front of people. That would just be ridiculous. Even if you go behind the corner, just like, it's a weird report. It's a weird report.
The sets I've been on, it's not even porta potties. Like even if you're on location somewhere, like if there's like scenes in the middle of the desert, it's not even like they're porta potties. They're actual trailers. It's just like how you have like the Stars trailers. Yeah. They just have trailers that are nothing but bathrooms. Right. And you go to the bathroom. It's not like you need to say, "Oh my God, I'm so out in the middle of nowhere. Let me have a Coke bottle." Man, go to the damn bathroom. Stop acting a fool. If you're worried about saving time, how about show up on time? You don't need to worry about saving time if you're 8 hours late. Yeah. And in that article, somebody was saying, "Oh, it's ridiculous if they say this. He was no more than an hour late on average." I'm thinking to myself, on average, an hour late?
Yeah.
Do you know what that means? On some days, this dude was so late that when you average that with the days that he was actually on time, it comes out to an hour. Now, tell me, what job has anybody out there ever worked where if you were late on average an hour, you still have a job? Come on, man.
I can't name any, man. I can't.
Come on. I mean, most people, if you're late 5 minutes on average, your boss is gonna be like, "I don't think this is working out, bruh."
Right.
I mean, I get it. Sometimes you're late here and there. There's traffic, but you can't be late so much that they're averaging your lateness. That's just, you can't do that, And then when they average your lateness and your lateness is an hour, come on, man.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I agree. Are those your final thoughts, sir?
Here's the thing.
Wrap it up.
Let me wrap this up. Anybody who has been on a big high dollar set, knows that these stars, they make all kinds of accommodations for them. They have these wonderful trailers they put them in. They make sure they have all the foods they want. They even have extra trailers there for their family or friends if they have people that they want to have with them. They make it as comfortable as possible for these folks. And so the idea that you would need to be late for some reason because like you have to work out when you know you have a gym on set. I mean, I think this is one of the reasons why studios, when they have when they could have productions in like the LA area or the New York area, unless it's supposed to be set in New York, I think this is one of those reasons why they move productions to other cities. Because they remove all those distractions. They remove you from where your friends are and families are and your home, and your job is at one place is to do nothing else but work. So there's less likelihood that you're going to show up late. There's less likelihood that you're going to go out and get into a fight with your wife and you guys are coming in late, because it's just like you're there to do a job and that's it. And when you're done, you go home. You know?
Right on, right on.
I don't know.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, yeah, I share Larry's passion, but link is in the description. Let us know what you think about this. Is Rock justified in being late? Do you believe the reports or not? If he is justified, why? Because he's The Rock, because he's Dwayne Johnson and one of the biggest people in Hollywood, or is this disrespectful? Have you also ever had a job to where you can average yourself being an hour late and the boss is like, just send in the reports, whenever you can, Let us know in the comment section all of your thoughts, whether you agree or disagree. Link is in the description. And again, whether you're watching this via live or in the replay, let us know in that comment section because we are really dying to know. We're dying to know. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is all that we have today for the Movie News Roundup. It was only 6 topics. It was a slow news week for today. There was some other news that came out, but it's superhero comic book material. So I am going to save that for next Thursday. And so make sure you tune in for that. I really, really appreciate it if you came through. This is what I had for last Thursday. Nothing but superhero comic book stuff. And also check out my live recount for X-Men 97 episode 8. The show is super duper fire. Larry, are you watching X-Men 97?
I am, yeah.
Okay,
I am watching it.
I don't know if you want.
I'm not quite as excited about it as you are, but it's still good.
Okay.
It's still good. I don't know. For some reason, I just haven't been super duper excited about it. I don't know. It's interesting to watch. I wonder if I'm dealing with a bit of superhero fatigue. I know people say it's not real, but I think I might be dealing with a bit of it because I haven't found myself as enthusiastic about some of the shows and movies that have come out. But I am excited about Deadpool and Wolverine. Nice. I'm looking forward to that very, very much. But other than that, I have not been as excited about the superhero stuff.
Well, let the good people know what you got going on your lovely channel, sir.
Just some reviews of more products. I have just got a new camera in the Insta360 X4, which is a 360 action camera that actually shoots in 8K. So you'll be able to get 8K 360 video out of this little camera here.
How was that? Like $7,000?
No, this is actually $499. So you can get it for $500. Yeah. So
Shoot.
It's not too much there. I have a lens here for a lens for the Fuji X mount. It is from Rokinon. It is a 75mm f1.8. So I'm going to review this. Actually, that review's done. I just need to finish editing and get it up. And yeah, I mean, I have some other products around that are just I need to finish up here and hopefully I get some new cool stuff in. I do my weekly haul video every week. I don't know. Sometimes I do it on Friday. Sometimes I do it on Monday. So just, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel, click that little bell button so that you get notified. And every week when I get my new products in, I will unbox them and show everybody what I have coming up as far as new stuff to play with.
Okay. Yeah, cool, man. Link is in the description. Also, guys, I want to thank y'all for helping me reach 50,000 subscribers. Means the world to me. But if this is your first time here, guys, I got movie reviews, spoiler movie reviews, series reviews, a weekly superhero comic book show, a weekly movie news roundup show that you're watching right here as well. And I talk about just some other stuff that I'm like, that's streaming, like Shogun was dope, X-Men 97, and got some trailer reactions for you guys as well. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery, that's Larry, and that's just our opinion. Peace out, and we'll see you next time.
Canvas.
Would you care to step outside?